Welcome back to Future Perfect. It's an exciting time for the digital camera market, and funnily enough, it's because of what has gone missing, namely mirrors. Mirrorless camera systems are on the rise, with consumers eagerly adopting the new technology and more manufacturers throwing their hats into the ring. There's another shift coming to the camera world. It all started in the early 2000s when digital cameras were finally cheap enough for the average consumer. Rapidly gaining popularity, by 2003, they had already achieved parity with their film counterparts. And by 2007, digital cameras all but relegated film to the ultra-niche category. Prosumers and professionals who wanted more out of their digital camera experience opted to go the route of digital single-lens reflex cameras. But for ordinary consumers who wanted the same, there were three barriers to entry. DSLRs are bulky, expensive, and complicated. Manufacturers responded with the introduction of mirrorless interchangeable lens camera systems, which combine the flexibility of DSLRs with the price, portability, and ease of use of compact cameras. One of the pioneers of the system is Olympus, which released its first Micro Four Thirds camera in June 2009. Future Perfect was recently in Hong Kong and took the opportunity to visit an Olympus pen shop, where we were introduced to one of the company's newest models, the EP3.
The design is timeless. This means the design is classic, but it's also more long-lasting. So the people will buy the EP3 or EP1 even, they find a similar design. So they expect it can be last for the 50 years. This will not outdated.
50 years is no exaggeration. The EP3 traces its roots back to 1959, when Olympus introduced the original pen, the first half-frame camera produced in Japan. Throughout the years, it has kept to the core principles of the product: design and ease of use. Is this a good camera for a beginner who wants to get into photography?
Yeah, sure. Because our design is not only targeted for the high end. Sure, the high end means high technology, but it's a more easier way to use. So most people, all the people, including the entry-level people, can enjoy to use this camera to take a nice photo.
This new category has generated significant excitement in the photo community and has the potential of becoming a disruptive technology to the high-end market. For proof, look no further than Nikon bearing its own mirrorless system ambitions with the introduction of the V1 and the J1. There are reports that Canon is exploring the category as well. And talking about mirrorless camera systems, Olympus recently launched not just one, but three new pen models in the Philippines. And joining us in the studio to introduce us to the Pen 3, the Pen Lite 3, and the Pen Mini are Alex Fukui and Naoki Akamatsu of Olympus Imaging, and Rene Buhay, the CEO of Red Dot Philippines. Konnichiwa!
Konnichiwa.
There you go. Okay, I've exhausted all my Japanese, so let's switch to English now. Rene, good to see you again.
Yes, good to see you too.
Yeah, been keeping busy since our China trip.
Oh yes, yes.
Obviously, the Olympus launch, one of the things that we were looking forward to, and finally, here they are. So guide us through some of these models as they were launched, when was that, yesterday?
Launched yesterday, officially launched yesterday in the Philippines. We are very, very excited at this opportunity with our partner Olympus. Yeah. And of course, this is a groundbreaking event. And Olympus technology is a game changer, right? So now I would like to introduce the star of the show, which is basically our three models, right? We start with the mini pen. This is the mini pen that we have. It's the camera that is designed for women, right? And then we have the Pen Lite.
So I shouldn't be caught dead with a mini pen in my bag?
Not necessarily. It was more geared, because all these three cameras are the same technology. Yeah. But the variance of it is just designed, the body is designed for more of the ease of use. Okay. Like for example, the light, the Pen Lite, we have the LCD, flip out LCD, so you could actually, you know, when you do your pictures, you can actually flip the LCD and you can be more flexibility to take the pictures like that.
Right, and adjust it to maybe the ambient light. You know, sometimes the reflection makes it difficult to see what's in the LCD monitor.
Exactly. You know your cameras, my friend.
Not necessarily, but not by reflection.
And of course, the granddaddy of them all is the pen. right? This is the granddaddy of them all, right? And this is basically a very, very powerful camera. And all these cameras right here, if you can see, we package this with their standard 14x42 lens. So this all comes in a kit that you have your body,
and the lens.
But we also have the opportunity to upgrade your lens, right? If you want a travel zoom camera, then you have a bigger lens, right? And then one key feature of this is that, with the adapter, with special adapter, you can use any existing DSLR lens from the other brand. So if you have a bigger lens or different lens for what you have the existing, you can use it and use the camera with a special adapter. So you don't have to waste the other lenses that you have right now.
Yeah, right. If you actually already had, so even for photographers who had film cameras before, they could still use the same lenses.
Exactly.
So do they need a special adapter to mount those lenses into the body of the Olympus pen?
That's right. Yeah, Canon lens for Canon adapter.
Okay.
Nikon lens for Nikon adapter. Even Leica lens. Looking at that, Leica lens.
Now, in launching these 3 new models, what is Olympus hoping to have as an impact on the DSLR market? I mean, obviously, you're one of the leaders now in the mirrorless camera technology. So with these new models, what do you expect to happen now in the market?
Our mid to long-term goal is to be a #1 in this DSLR category.
And right now, where are you exactly in the market?
We're honestly in the market, honestly. But that's why we started the business with Red Dot Philippines, and we stimulate the market with the power. And then first, we have a big boom with a pen series. That's why we launched yesterday.
What has the response been like from the consumers?
Very positive, and especially beside the Philippines, but also it's kind of big boom in the globally, especially in Japan and the Hong Kong market you visited. That's a very big boom. Almost 50% of the SLR market is now becoming a mirrorless, and we are the #1 brand in the mirrorless category.
Now, exactly, Naoki-san, maybe you can also tell us. For people who are into maybe just hobby as a photographer, would they think that this would be a good camera to begin with and maybe even use when they want to turn professional in their career? Oh, I'm sorry. Do we need an interpreter?
Yeah.
訳してもらうと。
最初にこのカメラっていうのは初めてやるのにいいのか、それともプロフェッショナルな方にも使っていただけるのか。
もちろん両方方に。
Of course, they can